If you want Jom around at the next GE, become a paying member today, starting at just $10 a month. Why? We're roughly halfway to breaking even. We need about $35,000 to $40,000 a month to run our operation. We got new followers during GE. We now have over 7,400 people on our email list, but only some 1,800 are paying members. We need to double that. Otherwise, our money will run out long before the next GE. Please, if you've enjoyed our content, if you think our voice is important in Singapore, and if you can afford it, do consider becoming a paying member today. Not next month, not next year. Don't wait for the next GE. We won't be around. Join today. There are 3 tiers. Choose the one most appropriate for you. Visit jom.media/membership. Again, that's jom.media/membership. That's my 1-minute pitch. For some of you, that's all you want. But if you need more convincing, I'm going to spend the rest of the video being as transparent as I can. Why 35K? I'll tell you exactly where your money is going. And I'll also tell you more about our team, our future plans, what you can expect as a paying member of our Jomunity. Jom has 5 permanent staff and 4 part-timers. We pay 0 for rent. Not a single cent of yours is going to a landlord. We don't need a fancy studio to get our message through to you. We've been bootstrapping for 3 years. We write from home, we make our videos from home, and we have our meetings at home. So roughly 80 to 90% of our operating costs is labor. This includes our numerous contributors. We're committed to paying them well. So your money is also going to nurture the freelance, artistic, and journalistic community in Singapore. Top executives in the MSM probably earn well over $1 million a year. Think about that. One top exec salary could pay for 2 or 3 entire Joms. Those are the sorts of fundamental inequities we're up against. I hope that one day taxpayer money is distributed to all media outlets, not just government-aligned ones, but we're so far away from that. That's why we need your help today. Why 35K? Simple. Abhishek, Charmaine, and I earn the same salary, prorated for those with shorter weeks. I asked them what's the minimum amount you need for this to be a sustainable career. We arrived at $6,000 for the senior-most people. Those below get less. So the break-even point of 35K a month is when top salaries at Jom are 6K a month. I don't think that's too much. If we can't pay our senior editors 6K a month, we can't fault them if they ever want to leave us. Until we get to 35K, a lot of my bandwidth is spent worrying about salaries, retention, and not on producing content. I've worked in incredible teams since I joined The Economist Group in 2006, and I'd say that Jom today has one of the best editorial teams, not just here, but in the region. Yalla, I can boast about Jom. I'm the Snake Scorpio Enneagram Type 7 in the team. If Jom fails, they'll all be fine. They have their own glittering careers to pursue. I'm a believer in market signals, which is why we never wanted to be a charity, nor rely on a single benefactor. If Jom cannot make it in the market, if we cannot convince you to pay, then we should eventually die. That will allow all the talent here to recirculate, to find other positions, next better player. So I believe in the market, but of course it has its imperfections. We've become so used to free content, overwhelmed, that we've forgotten that we have to pay for good content. So my plea here is an attempt to temper that distortion. We never wanted an advertising model for 3 reasons. First, the reading experience is horrible. You get whacked by pop-ups. Compare that to Jom's clean interface. Second, journalists are incentivized to keep chasing eyeballs, producing clickbaity journalism and sponsored content. Third, the government is such a big advertiser that you become conflicted. It doesn't matter if it's a PAP government or a WP government. If you're dependent on the government for your revenues, for your lifeblood, you're not independent. Jom can remain independent, offering alternative viewpoints only with your support. We're a weekly magazine, and you can see your benefits on our membership page. Check out our email newsletters all the way back to our founding, and you'll see the same level of transparency, explaining everything we do. Because we're building this together, we're part of the same community. We don't see this as a buyer-seller relationship. I don't want to make this too transactional. Some friends have cancelled their memberships because they said they couldn't read every single piece every week. But I told them, you don't have to. None of us can keep up with the deluge of content. You become a paying member of Jom because you believe in the larger mission of supporting indie media, so we always have alternatives to the mainstream. Take our GE videos. They are not made overnight. They are the product of years of research. So you can't only support Jom during the GE. It's just not going to work. You must especially support us between GEs, even though you don't have the time to follow everything. I think we have a special team and a unique opportunity to grow a Singaporean business that can expand across the region and across product lines, like our print publication and our events business. But we need to become sustainable here first, and we can only do that through your support. So if you want to see Jom at the next GE, please consider becoming a paying member today at jom.media/membership.